Hi everybody, welcome to the Sage Centaurus channel. For those of you who have been here before, welcome back. I'm Lauren. I will be giving you a tarot reading today. We have 3 piles to choose from. If you've been following the channel for a bit of time and noticed that I did disappear, I had to take a little time off because my dog passed away and then things just got really rough, so I needed to definitely pull my energy inward and focus on stuff going on here. But I am back and this is what I love and I hope you love it too. So I'm ready to do another pick a pile reading for you. I'm hoping to be more consistent now that things have sort of changed and are running a little bit better over here. So for those of you who are new to pick a pile readings, this is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Today we are going to be looking at how your person thinks and feels about you, what they think of the relationship, how they feel about you, what's going on with all of that. We'll do an energy check-in first. So go ahead and pause the video if you need to. You can focus on the piles or the crystals, see which one you're drawn to most. And when you're ready, you can scroll on down to the description box and pick the timestamp for your pile. For those of you who want to book a private reading with me, information on how to do that is below as well. All right, I will see you in your reading. All right, pile 1, welcome to your reading. Let's see if this resonates for you. This is the energy check-in portion, and then we'll get into the Desert Illuminations Tarot, which you selected, the Veracruz Amethyst pile, just in case you were wondering if you're on the right pile. Okay, so the horse energy is very like goal oriented. This would be you and this would be your person. So horse energy in this deck is goal oriented. Makes me think of like the Chariot, like very focused on tasks and accomplishments, giving me a lot of like cardinal energy, like just laser focused, going after what they want and making things manifest. There's like a lot of physical energy, a lot of vitality kind of radiating off of this card here. It could also mean that you're an earth sign or you have a lot of earth in your chart. Doesn't have to be like that though, but this is an earth card in this deck. And then the sea serpent is all about creative expression. Like more like an evolved level of like creativity. There's like this protection energy and this flow as well, but kind of very like highly evolved, very creative, very like in touch with like intuitive insight, divine inspiration. And then the energy between you two is progress and creativity. So maybe this is something that's kind of like developing here, or it's been developing for some time. Just with the energy of forgiveness coming in, this might be somebody from the past, or you might have had a hiccup with this person already. This person might be trying to get more information on you with the spy card, or you guys could be kind of like following each other's social media or just trying to like get whatever information you can on this person to kind of figure them out. And then there's this energy of freedom. So I'm almost thinking that, I mean, this could be 2 different situations. So this could be somebody that's from the past with the forgiveness card here. But I think for the most part, a lot of you, this is going to be somebody new that you just met and the relationship's kind of like developing. Trying to like think of, you know, a way, like things to talk about with this person, maybe like think about different kind of dates to go on. But just trying to like see where this relationship goes. With heart expansion reversed, there's somebody here that I think is closed off and not emotionally available, or that's what it kind of feels like, especially with the freedom card coming in. I don't think that there's any sort of commitment yet in this relationship, or at this point in time. But you might be getting like, I think that you definitely know that this person like likes you or has an interest in you, but we're not too sure about the level of commitment at this point in time. So if this makes sense to you, pile 1, then this is likely your pile, and then I will get into the tarot. Let's put these aside. All right, and I'm going to do a Celtic cross spread, which is 10 cards. And with the Desert Illuminations tarot you guys selected, which is just amazing. It's my favorite deck. Okay, so Spirit. Pile 1's person. What do they think of pile 1? How do they feel about pile 1? Take it upright. The Sun in Aquarian's position. Crossing the Sun. King of Cups. Up in the mind. 8 of Wands, reversed. Basis of the situation, Page of Pentacles. Are we in frame? Okay. Your future, Temperance. Past. These cards are just kind of flying out. The 5 of Cups, 5 of Jugs. There's that forgiveness card. Something must have happened for some of you. Attitudes. The High Priestess. I'm just gonna move this all over so that we have space. I always do this. It's always crammed in there. Environment. Knight of Swords. Hopes and fears. Hierophant sideways. Let's take it kind of sideways, I guess. The outcome. The Emperor. Bottom of the deck is Strength. So I definitely think this person has feelings for you. There's that energy of creativity coming through with the Sun, this energy of vitality, excitement, trying to maybe like think of fun things to do, or just maybe feeling like inspired by you. But this person is starting to develop feelings, or already has like deep feelings here for you. I wouldn't even say starting to develop. That would be more of a page. This is the King. So this person is getting some strong feelings here, some deep feelings. You make them happy, you inspire them. The Page of Pentacles in the basis of the situation, though, I feel like almost like with the 8 of Wands reversed, like this person feels like maybe they are falling too fast, or maybe feelings are developing too fast, and they're trying to like slow themselves down, especially with Temperance coming up and the 5 of Cups in the past. Maybe they were in a situation where this backfired on them before, and they don't want that to happen again. maybe this happened between you and the person in the past. Maybe there was like some sort of like things developed too quickly and then they kind of like blew up in your face. And then, you know, it's like now we're back to the drawing board here to start over fresh if this is somebody from the past, or this might have happened with another relationship of theirs, or maybe they kind of fall in love quickly and they're trying to temper that. They're trying to be more practical in their approach here, be more intentional, more focused, have an internal strength coming through. They might even see this as like something for the long term, especially with the Emperor coming up in the outcome here. Things can change, but that's a major arcana card. It is harder to change the trajectory with the major arcana. It's just a heavier energy, not in a negative way. Just think about it in comparison to a minor arcana. It's kind of easy to move around and shift that trajectory, whereas the major arcana would be like pushing a boulder. It's just harder to move that energy. It takes more effort. So, but I think this person wants a fresh start, or wants, you know, to get things going here with you, but they want to temper themselves. They want to be like intentional, practical, because I think that they see that this has potential for something like long-term and fulfilling. Here with the Page of Pentacles, although it feels like kind of the beginning stages, but so there's like a mismatch with like the feelings that this person has and like where you're actually at in the timeline of the relationship. This person might feel like, oh my gosh, I'm kind of like falling too quickly here. And so it might feel like this person is like pulling their energy back. Or like they're fast and slow, hot and cold, but I think that they are just really trying to temper things so that they don't screw something up. The High Priestess here in attitudes is this, this person's trying to like trust their intuition and get out of like action and into stillness, to kind of like explore what their intuition is telling them. I feel like this person might have in the past, like this person might shoot from the hip or like just take action really quickly, be kind of impulsive. But with the High Priestess here, it's more like a card of inaction and observation and like, how do I feel about this person? Where do I see this going? Just kind of like sitting down with your intuition and envisioning things and kind of looking at the broad overview as to like where this could go. So this person is like being very intentional, very careful about where this goes, and their feelings and the energy and the effort that they put into it, because they don't want to ruin things. The Knight of Daggers or the Knight of Swords in the Environment card, I feel like this person is maybe known to be impulsive. Other people see them as impulsive, quick movers, so this might be catching you off guard. Like this person is usually like so passionate and fast moving about things in their life that I don't know why they're being so slow about me. Or this person might have a history of like acting and then thinking. So again, trying to like temper that impulsiveness here. I feel like this person is trying to graduate their energy to like a king level here, to be more like responsible, more focused, more intentional. So almost thinking that the two cards for the two people involved here could be reversed, because this is making me think of like horse energy, this person. Although the sea serpent could make sense as well. Just take whatever makes sense for you in this situation. Because if this person could be the sea serpent, being so like inspired about things that they do take action pretty quickly on things that kind of like light them up. They also might, I'm getting like Pisces energy from that card as well, just a side note. So this person might have like an active dream space as well. Anyway, with the Hierophant kind of sideways here in Hopes and Fears and the Emperor upright in Outcome, this person is like, I feel like on the fence when it comes to commitment in terms of like hopes and fears. Like I think this person has some hangups, as we saw in like the oracles, like with freedom coming through, about like getting into a commitment. What does that mean for their personal freedom, their individuality? Maybe this person's never really been in a serious, like long-term committed relationship before. Maybe they've just kind of screwed around, not in a bad sense, but just kind of like, you know, was a bit of a playboy or a playgirl for a lot of their life, and now they're kind of like maybe even maturing, getting older here, a king. They're like, okay, time to maybe commit to somebody. So I feel like they're like, you motivate them to move towards commitment, but they're kind of like trying to swallow the idea of commitment here with the Hierophant. Kind of like sideways. It's kind of like teetering, like, oh, can I do this? What does this look like? I kind of like hope for it, but I also fear for it. It's like this energy of just kind of like toying with the idea of possible commitment, because maybe this person also kind of falls in love so like quickly and then just kind of bolts too. So this person might be a runner, but there's something about this relationship that pulls them in and makes them want to kind of approach this in like a balanced way to see if this thing does kind of have legs for like the long term. And they're also trying to temper their energy here as well. So they're trying to do a little bit of personal alchemy, I feel, and trying to like work this into their life in a way that feels comfortable for them. And then with the Emperor and the outcome, I think that this person will move towards a commitment towards you, or towards the relationship, towards you. You know, the Emperor is all about a solid offer, mature energy, offering stability here. So I definitely think that commitment is on this person's mind, and they're just working to get themselves comfortable with it. Okay, let's get, do we want some clarifiers? I feel like this is pretty straightforward. Let's just get a clarifier on the High Priestess. Please clarify the High Priestess Spirit. So it might feel like this person's kind of withdrawn their energy at the moment, and you're kind of like, what's going on? But I feel like they're using this time to like think very deeply about where they want to go next. This person has like really strong feelings for you, and they want to do things right for you, right for them, right for the relationship. So this person could have withdrawn their energy at the moment, and you guys might not be talking because the High Priestess is pretty quiet. Let's see. Clarify the Emperor, please. Two of Wands. Yes, this person is contemplating, you know, do I want to commit? Do I not want to commit? Like, which way do I want to go? This person will be making a decision on that soon. And it looks like they're leaning towards commitment here. Let me get another card just to clarify. This energy of perseverance coming through with the Nine of Wands, like wanting to fight for something, wanting to see something through, maybe even like trying to get over past traumas or fears to kind of push forward in this situation. Again, that perseverance energy coming through. One more card, please, for the Emperor. They're kind of trying to like mature and like I feel like this person runs, and now they're trying to like, instead of run from the situation, like be more intentional, like grow deep roots, like be solid in their decision with the Emperor, and like persevere past their need to like run, or their past desire to run, or history of running. We have the Star here as well. So I definitely think that this person has high hopes for commitment. It's something that they're wishing for. I think that they're also working on like healing themselves right now, especially with Temperance coming through. There's a lot of work that they're doing right now, which also might be why you're not hearing from them. They just want to get themselves to like a good headspace before they kind of make this decision. But I see that that's kind of the trajectory right now, as we're heading towards some sort of commitment here. This is something that they want. This is something that I feel like is on the path of their highest good. So we just have to get there. So that's what's going on. If you feel like this person hasn't been kind of talking to you at the moment, or they may have disappeared, or you feel ghosted, maybe that's where this card of forgiveness is coming in. Maybe something happened between the two of you and this person like had to pull away really quickly. So the Two of Swords is at the bottom of this deck. So yeah, this person might not be talking at the moment, and I don't think that we need to be tapping their shoulder either to kind of get them to have a conversation. Right now, the energy is just in processing and gaining clarity. So let this person do that. In the meantime, do you. It would be my suggestion. But let's go ahead and get some advice for you, pile one, for this situation. What can you do in the meantime while this person is figuring out their life? Up to you. You don't have to like, oh my God, this card just came out. I'm going to put it back in, but that's so funny. What are you waiting for? It's almost like, like I feel like your message to them. Okay. Let's see. Advice for pile one. Please, Spirit. I mean, if you don't want to wait around, by all means, don't. But I do think that this person might circle back around at some point in the future. But right now, I feel like they're holding themselves back from communication and action. Advice for pile one, please. Give us 3 cards, Spirit. Clarity of mind. And then after this, we'll go ahead and get a few channeled messages as well. Release. And be gentle with yourself. So it looks like you have some healing to do as well. Maybe release this situation. If you have a past with this person, try to let go of it. I feel like you guys are both trying to evolve as people and like move towards a better future for yourselves and maybe together. So get whatever clarity you need to get in this situation. You know, how you feel about this person, how you feel about the situation, how you feel about possibly waiting, you know, what you want to do right now, what's the best place for you to kind of like put your energy at the moment. Release the past and be gentle with yourself. If this person pulled away, don't blame yourself. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them and their ish that they're kind of like working on at this moment. Bottom of the deck is it is within reach. Okay, so yes, I feel like this is circling back around. This energy of patience is coming through though. We have to be patient, maybe work on other aspects of your life in the meantime that are calling for your attention at the moment. Let's get 3 more advice cards and then jump into channel messages. Advice for pile one, please. Gather. I'll read these to you too. So don't worry. I know the writing's really small. Feel. One more, please. Speak. Abundant is at the bottom of the deck. So, gather. Gathering is what people have done throughout history, not only in times of celebration, but also when loss is experienced. In coming together, we are reminded that we are not alone and that community is healing. How would gathering as a sacred gift bring deeper connection and meaning to my life? Today, I will make plans to intentionally gather with friends. So, Spirit is saying, if you feel like you need someone in your life right now, or you want to be spending time with someone other than yourself, reach out to friends, family, Get out into the world, maybe make new friends right now, but there's this energy of finding like healing and fulfillment and spending time with others that aren't people that aren't this person. I feel like there is like a whole community, or at least a few solid like family members or friends around that can, you know, put a smile on your face and you can have fun with them in the meantime. Okay, we've got feel. What emotions have been stirring in me recently? What are these emotions attempting to communicate to me? How can I cultivate a hospitable approach toward the emotions I am not so comfortable with? My emotions are allies, and with each of them come lessons for greater healing. Okay, so yeah, so feel. Let yourself feel your emotions. Don't block your emotions. Be gentle with yourself, okay? Don't like say, oh my gosh, I've been crying for, you know, so long, and like kind of beat yourself up on it. Well, that's good. Tears are very cleansing if that's kind of like what's been happening here. But there's this need to like release and clear and feel. And the only way we can release is by moving through the emotions and experiencing them and like sitting in the discomfort and processing. So there are things that Spirit is saying need to be released at the moment. And when we're not focused on releasing these feelings, we can spend time with friends to kind of fill up our cup that way as well. And then we have speak. There is healing that takes place when I honor my voice and authentically express myself. Wisdom is knowing not only when to be silent, but when to speak up. Is there a situation in my life that I've been silent about that is now asking me to speak up? Today I will speak and share my truth with intention and grace. So Spirit wants you to use your voice. Maybe if you've kind of been holding all the details in about this certain situation, maybe not talking to anybody about it, just kind of keeping it to yourself. Now is a good time to maybe even talk with a therapist, good friends, trusted family members. Again, with that energy of gather coming through, just kind of get with your tribe and like talk about the situation. They might even help you. That will help you find healing as well. It'll help you work through your emotions too. So Spirit is saying, don't hold this all in. Feel, speak about it, get with your friends, lean on them, and those that are like ready and willing to support you. Okay, let's get some channeled messages from your persons. What would pile one's person say to them? They could say anything. Let's get 6 of these. Messages for pile 1 from pile 1's person. They are flying out of here. Okay. Bottom of the deck is I can talk to you about anything. So this person feels really comfortable with them, like you get them. Maybe they have like a unique personality and they feel like you get them. I miss your voice. So yeah, definitely that energy of silence and separation coming through here. So this person does miss talking to you. I want you to meet my family. So they definitely want to kind of bring you into the fold at some point. They feel like this could go what am I trying to say? The distance. It's like the extra mile, but no, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say they feel like this could go the distance. You know, they feel like you are definitely somebody they could commit to, kind of introduce you to their family if you haven't already met them yet. If you have, and this person ghosted, just know that they still feel like you are somebody they could see themselves committing to. You turn me on, so this person does find you physically attractive as well. I don't care about what others think. So if other people have kind of been giving them advice, maybe to walk away or just about the situation at all, just seems like this person is like kind of solid in their feelings and they're just trying to get right within themselves. They're kind of like drowning out whatever anybody else has to kind of say about the situation. I'm not expressing myself very well. Well, duh, you're not even talking. But maybe when this person, you were communicating with this person, they weren't expressing themselves well, or they were kind of like moving quickly and then pulling back, or hot and cold or whatever. And it was just like, I think that this person maybe had like a rush of emotions and is having trouble processing them and doesn't want to like drag you into that process. So maybe they're pulling away and kind of figuring out how they're going to make their next move, what they want to say. Do they want to continue, you know, down the road that leads to offering you commitment? So this person is just trying to like process and kind of work out all the details within themselves before they come back to you, so they can sort of come correct in a way. And I'm wearing a mask, so if this person is ignoring you, not talking to you, just know that it's not their favorite thing to be doing right now. It's not something they enjoy doing. It doesn't mean that they don't like you, even though it appears like, you know, they're being kind of cold. They're doing it, I feel like, for the overall good of the entire situation, because there's something within them that they want to just get right before they come back and make you an offer. They want to make sure it's solid so they don't break your heart. I feel like that energy is kind of just coming through here. Let's go ahead and get 3 more. Just kind of want to balance out the way that this looks. Let's run away together. Okay. So this person definitely, I feel like, has impulsive tendencies and kind of is a very dreamy person. They might be a water sign with the King of Cups. Water sign would be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. How do you even exist? So this person is just like, wow, like, you are amazing. I think you're incredible. You're beautiful, like, you're my perfect match. Maybe they just think like really highly of you. Maybe they're putting you on a pedestal and they, you know, it makes them kind of feel maybe a little bit self-conscious, or like they want to like make sure they're giving you what you deserve. They don't want to be like foolish. One more, please. What would pile one's person say to pile 1? That was a lot, but let's just take a look. Okay. Okay, I have actually a few messages here. I'm scared. Okay, yes, that makes sense. I'm living in my memories of us. So yeah, reinforcing that energy of silence coming through. This person is just like kind of living in nostalgia right now at the moment. I feel like they have like very vivid memories of you. This person has strong feelings for you for sure. That is definitely coming through. They miss you, and they're kind of like trying to find whatever joy and fulfillment they can just from like living in their memories of the past. So those are still kind of pumping and flowing. This person has not forgotten about you, in case you were worried about that. This person is just feels like they're kind of like trying to process a lot right now. My heart is broken. 5 of Cups energy. You make me trip over my words. So this person might even be like infatuated with you, or just like you give them butterflies, you make them nervous. Maybe they feel like a little bit, again, self-conscious around you. I need you. This person, I think, misses you a lot. And then the bottom of this little pile that fell out says love at first sight. So again, that energy coming in strong, coming in hot, and then kind of like pulling back like, oh my God, what am I doing? I don't want to screw this up. And then, do you really want this? So this person also is like, I think this person has like self-esteem issues maybe, or they're just like putting you on a pedestal way higher than themselves. So they're maybe even afraid of like a future rejection from you. But they want to make sure that this is like something that they can like really commit to. So I feel like they're trying to get that energy right within themselves so that they can come through with this offer of the Emperor coming up in the outcome. All right, I didn't mean to smack that deck like that. But pile 1, that is where I'm going to leave your reading. I hope you enjoyed. I would love it if you hit the like button. That really supports the channel. Same thing with pressing the subscribe button. That really supports and helps as well. So I would also love it if you left any comments below. I always love reading those and interacting with you guys. So again, thank you so much for watching pile 1, and I will see you in your next reading. Bye. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading. You guys selected the Faden Quartz there and the Prisma Visions Tarot, which we'll get into in a minute. But this is your energy check-in. So let's see if this pile makes sense for you, Pile 2. So this will be you and your person here. Your person would be the owl, you're the nightingale. Both of these cards are air cards and they both came out reversed and they're both birds. So I'm almost wondering if you guys are not speaking at the moment. And it's either like you can't communicate with one another, or there's like this fear, or you're just like withholding or something like that. But I definitely think that there's some strong feelings here. We're just not talking about them at the moment, and maybe even something like happened between the two of you, but I feel like there is this energetic awareness of the other. So you might like see this person in your dreams, you might be communicating in dreams, but I definitely don't think you're communicating in the 3D. And there are strong feelings here. You might be connected at the heart center as well. You are deserving of unconditional love, cracked open, your heart center is expanding. So maybe even like you guys are starting to like soften up here when it comes to like some sort of breakup or separation or issue of like not speaking to one another at the moment. But there's like this energy of caution coming through, like almost like wondering like if this person is like good for you, you know, if you should proceed with them, if you should let them back into your life. There's this energy of like red flags coming up here with caution, like maybe just feeling like something is off, and maybe like this person just doesn't have like the best intentions. Covet's almost like this to me, like this like illicit obsession energy coming through. So maybe this person just feels like really intense and we're kind of like, whoa, what's going on? And just trying to stay away, not talk. But there's this energy of like something feeling off here and like wondering what this person's intentions are. Liking this person, but feeling like there are enough red flags to where you're kind of like keeping a distance at the moment. So if this sounds like you, Pile 2, this is your right pile, and let's get into your tarot. Okay. Again, you guys have the Prisma Visions, beautiful deck. This is actually in the shop. If you like this deck, the link is below. We're going to do a 10-card Celtic Cross reading on this person's thoughts and feelings toward you. Pile 2, see what's going on, and then we'll go ahead and get clarifiers as needed. We'll get some advice cards and then some channeled messages to round it out. One more shuffle. All right. Spirit, how does Pile 2's person feel about them? What are their thoughts of Pile 2? 10 of Swords for the Querent. Crossing. 4 of Swords. Oh, the energy of breakup and silence, for sure. We've got the King of Pentacles up in the mind. Basis of the situation. It's the 8 of Cups. Yeah, somebody walked away. Near future. Seven of Pentacles. Past. Wands, their intensity, attitudes, Page of Pentacles. Environment. High Priestess. Hopes and fears. The Fool. A fresh start. Outcome. I'm going to take it reversed. The Sun reversed. Okay, hope you're all in frame here. Excellent. 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. Okay. And let's go back to these two people. So for you, pile one, I mean, you guys could both be air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But I think that, like, I think in general, maybe a person that does enjoy talking, expressing oneself, likely highly creative, maybe even you like enjoy singing, but just like very intuitive, very creative, very expressive, type of personality coming through here. Kind of like very lighthearted. This energy of like sweetness is coming through as well. Just like a pleasant energy, and it's kind of like reverse just feels like completely like withdrawn, like a void of it. Like, and it kind of feels like we let the air out of the room by putting this into reverse here. It's like it feels like something really beautiful and joyful went missing when this card went reverse. So I feel like this person feels like you just maybe kind of like withdrew, and it just kind of feels like notable to this person, your withdrawal of energy. The Owl reverse is also a very like intuitive card. This person might be like spiritual, or just like they might seem just kind of like really intense. I'm like getting Scorpio vibes from this card for some reason. So they might just seem like I feel like their energy definitely feels a lot heavier than the Nightingale's energy. There's an intensity there, and I think the Nightingale is a little bit lighter and enjoys like lighter experiences, and the Owl like wants to go deep within the soul and like dissect things and learn, you know, all about somebody from like going deep and like doing even shadow work with people in a way. So this person just might seem like really intense, the Nightingale person, which my intention was that for that to be you, pile two, but if it's reversed, take it that way, take it however makes sense for you. So let's get into this though. There's this energy of separation coming through with the Ten of Swords and the Four of Swords crossing it, like this time of silence, a lot of thinking, trying to get clarity on like maybe what happened. This person is kind of like feeling, you know, the blow of your absence, and they're just trying to like understand like how this happened, and maybe like where they want to go next. The Eight of Cups is in the basis of the situation, so yeah, there's this energy of like emotional abandonment coming through. Maybe they're even wondering if they should just walk away at this point, if there's even anything left here to pursue with you, if you'd even be interested in that, and they could also be feeling, you know, the weight of your absence as well. I feel like you were the one that walked away here. This person just maybe seemed like too much. But the Six of Wands in the past, I think that this person was like very intense. And this person also, I think, thinks very highly of you. You could be somebody that's like in the spotlight a little bit, or you have like a lot of admirers. Maybe you have like a lot of friends that, you know, celebrate you or think highly of you. Maybe you are a singer and you have like a little fan base going on, or a big fan base. Maybe you're really famous. But I think that this person definitely kind of puts you up on a pedestal in a way, and they think very highly of you. I can also see that others do as well. Like, you're a person that I think is celebrated and we're celebrating. Up in the mind, the King of Pentacles, and this is upright even though he's hanging upside down. So I think that this person really wants to offer you something solid, something committed, but I feel like their energy just might feel too heavy for you. But this person's got like commitment. This person's like, do I want to walk away or do I want to commit? Like, what do I want to do? What's the best thing to do here? And with the Page of Pentacles coming up in attitudes, I feel like this person still wants you to like be in their life, like maybe even like just as friends, or just wants to make like a small gesture of like, hey, you know, I kind of want to, you know, learn a little bit more about you, or kind of see where this goes, but like maybe dial back the intensity a bit and just kind of like approach this from a very like more of like a friendly, light energy that has like some commitment to it. Doesn't feel like this person's just gonna walk away any moment. This person, I feel like, wants to stay in your life, so they kind of want to make like a small gesture, small offer to like hang out or do like things once in a while to maybe like get to know one another a little bit better. The High Priestess in the environment, I think that you are not talking to this person. I think that you are elusive to this person, and I think that they might even be a little bit intimidated by you. That might be like the allure, the attraction, part of the allure and attraction as well. But this person sees you as like very silent and mysterious right now. They really don't know where you stand in this entire situation. They're completely miffed. So, but I think that this person has like the maturity to know that all they can control is like their actions. So if they did something to scare you away, or, you know, this is like they came on like too strong, they are going to try like a fresh approach, like re-strategize here, to see if that's something that kind of gets you to come to break the silence here. This person does want a fresh start with the Page of Pentacles and the Fool coming in. That's kind of what they're really hoping for. And I think that this person will maybe reapproach with a fresh offer. But with the Sun reversed, it's like there's still some baggage that has to be like released and let go of, like from the past with this person, maybe from this relationship, how you interacted in the past. But there's like some sort of hang up where this person might feel like they're walking on eggshells or tiptoeing around, because maybe there's just like a general mismatch in the personalities as well. And but this person like really kind of wants to keep you around, but I feel like they're not going to be able to like operate in their authentic self. So if they do offer something, they're going to have to like mute their personality a little bit here with the Sun reversed. And I feel like it's something that they're willing to do. However, that caution card came up. That makes me like think that that's like a really bad idea, right? Because eventually that creates resentment. But I think that this person kind of wants this like bad enough to where they're willing to like make sacrifices like that. So my advice in general, just looking at this, would be to proceed with caution with this person if this is something you'd even like entertain, because they might be making too many changes to kind of make the situation fit for them, or like get you to be interested in them, like just making too many changes to like their general innate authentic personality, and it might create some turmoil down the road. So definitely that caution card is coming through here with the sun reversed. You know, obviously up to you if you want to do anything with this person. It doesn't appear like you're super interested in them. I don't know exactly what happened between you two, but maybe it was just a conflict of personalities, or I feel like this person just kind of came on too strong, or just seemed like their energy just seems like a little bit too heavy compared to yours. Not saying you're like too light or shallow or anything. I think you came through as an amazing, like bright, beautiful personality. It's just this person might be like really intense, and that just might feel stifling to you in a way. So that's what came through. Let's see if we want some advice here. Oh, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, so I do think that this person does, again, want to offer commitment. They're kind of going to really start thinking about it a little bit more, and like kind of like evaluating things again in the near future, and maybe even possibly making some sacrifices here that might not be so good in the long run in order to like even approach you with some sort of an offer. So yeah, proceed with caution, but let's get a clarifier on the 8 of Cups. Please clarify the 8 of Cups, Spirit. The Tower. All right. Yeah, I feel like somebody was just like, nah. And like out of the blue, just kind of ripped the rug out. It might have been you. Just kind of like, I'm not into this. I'm not doing this. Just like an abrupt ending here that kind of caught this person off guard. And they were like, oh my God. And they're just trying to get clarity right now. Like, what did I do? Well, how did this happen? But yeah, it's a surprise ending here for them for sure. Trying to process that. Let's see what's going on with the sun reversed. Why is the sun reversed here? King of Wands. This person might be a fire sign too. I feel like this person has a lot of passion for you. Like you're something that's like really intriguing to them. For sure. Definitely think that you are gorgeous. You turn them on. Like beautiful, sexy, like the total package with the Empress. So this person is willing to make sacrifices in order to like keep you in their life because they think so highly of you here. Maybe even looking at you as like long-term, like this is it type of potential, to the point of where they are willing to adjust aspects of their personality to please you, which usually never turns out, you know, well. So again, that caution card, just be careful about any offers that this person makes, because you don't want that to lead to resentment. But I think that this person is like being led by their passion at the moment, and will continue to be led by their passion because I think that they're an intense person in general. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Swords. Yeah, this person's not having a fun time right now. They're like, oh my God, how do I fix this? So yeah, they're not happy. They're feeling a little heartbroken and surprised at the moment. Yeah, I definitely think with the 10 of Pentacles coming through at the bottom of the other deck, it's that this person does see long-term potential with you and really wants to make that work. All right, let's get some advice cards and then we'll jump into channeled messages. Advice for pile 2, Spirit, please. support. Listen quietly. We're being very quiet right now. One more card, please, Spirit, for pile 2. Advice for pile 2. I am connected to the earth. So find your grounding. Listen to your inner voice here. I think you are with the High Priestess. I feel like your gut is trying to talk to you right now. And the I am connected to the earth card is just saying, get rid of any distractions that might be blocking you from hearing your intuition at the moment. Tune in. Your gut knows how to proceed in this situation. What is your gut vibe for this person, like, and looking at this relationship as a whole? Is it something you want? Is it something, like, did you get like a bad vibe and you ripped the rug out? Like, you did that for a reason, right? So I wouldn't go back on that. Just in turn, like, my personal advice, that's something for you to think about, but you know, maybe even take some time to get clarity on why you did that if you feel like that was more like of an impulse. And just like sit down and like figure out why you did that and why you're maybe even like still thinking about this person, or this person keeps popping into your mind. I do feel like maybe you can feel them thinking about you. I think you're an intuitive person, again, with that Nightingale card showing up. But there's a need to like dip into the intuition right now and just kind of like really sit with that to like make your decision in case this person does reapproach with a new offer. Like, really go with your gut on that. But you have support as well. So, you know, talk to friends, family about this if it makes sense for you to open up to them. Or a therapist, perhaps, if you have a therapist that you like. But, you know, you have support in this situation in case you're feeling like a little weird about it or you want to talk to somebody about it. Stop and let it grow all around you for a little bit. So again, I think that's what you're doing. I don't feel like anybody's taking any action here at the moment. Everyone's doing a lot of thinking and not talking. So also maybe see how you feel like in a few weeks, or, you know, a few days, few weeks. Just kind of let things air out a little bit, and then, you know, get deeply in touch with your intuition and see what it's telling you at that point in time once you kind of like let all the dust settle. Okay, let's get one more deck for advice. Advice for pile 2, Spirit. Advice for pile 2. Learn. That's a lot. This wants to come out. Receive. One more card, please. Sometimes these cards fly out. They're being very quiet, just like the both parties are right now. All right, one more advice card, please. All right, thank you. Rhythm. I just heard the song. The rhythm is gonna get you. Is that what the lyrics are? I don't know. Speak. Oh my gosh, speak is at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Let's go through these. Learn. How have I chosen to become a student of life? What are areas of growth that I'd like to continue to pursue? What is something that I've learned recently that has shifted a paradigm for me? I'm available to learn and grow, and in doing so, I'd magnify what's possible for my life. So what did you learn about this whole situation? How did it make you feel emotionally, mentally, physically? What kind of vibes did you get? that made you kind of withdraw and pull back so quickly here. Maybe kind of like explore that within yourself as to like why that happened, you know, and why you even entertained this person in the first place, maybe, especially with like this quick pullback that came through. But there's something that you can learn about yourself, just based on like your instinctual reaction in this relationship, or what it was. It's not really a relationship at the moment. But there's like this need to kind of like review everything that happened and like get the clarity yourself as well, I think, with the Four of Swords coming through. I feel like both parties are kind of like chewing on what happened right now. Okay, we've got receive. What has been hindering me from receiving the life I am worthy of living? So did you sabotage? Was this like a sabotage situation? Are you somebody that prefers the single life, you know, a life of like freedom, lightness, not heaviness, no commitment? Maybe you pulled away because this person feels like too heavy, or they were coming in hot with the commitment energy. Maybe they just felt too intense there for you as well. But what has been hindering me from receiving the life I am worthy of living? Am I blocking myself from receiving what love is available for me? How can I tend to my inner world so that when blessings come, they can plant deeply? I make room to receive from others as I learn to receive from myself. So maybe stop to think a little bit more deeply about, are you blocking blessings? You know, what did lead you to kind of like pull the rug out in this situation, or run away, or stop communication? You know, think about what drove you to do that. You know, is there some kind of baggage that needs to be released here on your end as well, so that you can see the situation a little bit more clearly? Rhythm. How would creating a daily rhythm offer me a sense of freedom? Can I recall a time where I've seen rhythm help something flourish? Where in my life is there a need for nourishing rhythms? Just as life has seasons, I embrace the rhythms that I am currently in need of. So maybe something needs to change here. Maybe this is Spirit saying this person came into your life for a reason. It felt like red flags just based off of like prior programming that might be stale in your mindset here. So maybe do a little bit of like introspection on your end to better understand what happened here, because I don't feel like this person is going away, and I feel like they're willing to make some like major sacrifices for you here, but there is some baggage that needs to be released, and maybe it's on both ends. Interesting, because I feel like this person is trying to manifest something with you, but I don't see like a whole lot of action at the moment, and just kind of like small gestures coming through because they don't want you to go running away again. So maybe like sit down and really think about things here. Is this something you even want? I think it might be, based on the fact that you're here getting this reading. Just something to think about, you know. Is there a need for a change here? And how you interact with others when it comes to like commitment and relationships. Okay, let's get some channel messages from your person. We'll do 9 because it's aesthetically pleasing on the way out. For no other reason. All right. What would pile 2's person say to pile 2? They could say anything. You motivate me to heal myself. Okay. I'm afraid of what you'll think of me. Yeah, this person is scared of rejection. I want you to meet my friends. They want to like slowly integrate you into their life here. That's a lot, but I need you wanted to say hello. I'm wearing a mask. Interesting. Channel messages for pile 2 from pile 2's person. I love your smile. I want to spend more time with you. It's, oh, you. This person misses you. Songs remind me of you. Okay, so you could totally be a singer. All right, or you guys just like connect in music, or maybe like this person likes the sound of your voice as well. I'm not expressing myself very well. Yeah. This person feels like whatever they say kind of scares you away, maybe. My heart races when I see your messages come in. Okay, so this person like really enjoys talking to you and feels like butterflies, and I think that they really miss you a lot. And they want to slowly integrate you into their life, it seems. Love at first sight at the bottom of the deck. Wow, this person has intense feelings for you. This card came up in pile 1, so you might want to watch that pile as well, see if there's any other information in there for you that makes sense. But pile 2, thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope that you liked your reading and that it resonated for you. If so, I would love to hear from you in the comments. Please hit that like button and the subscribe button. That really supports me, and I'm so grateful for your support and your engagement. I love communicating with you guys in the comments. So again, I would love to hear from you, and thank you so much. And I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile 3, welcome to your reading. This is your energy check-in. I've got all your pre-shuffled oracles here. You guys chose the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot and the Rose Quartz. But let's get in and see if this get into this energy check-in and see if this pile is going to make sense for you. So you, pile 1, would be the bee. Your person is the wolf. Both represent like an interest in the community, the pack, the family, group work, group dynamics. So maybe you guys like met in like a group sort of setting here. I just feel like the wolf person is like more set in their ways and like stubborn, like things should be done this way and this is how things need to be, like things need to happen. And it's like kind of like this very protective, like preservation type of energy coming through, whereas the bee person is more like collaborative, creative, finding creative solutions, whereas the wolf person is like, we've done it this way forever and this is the way we're gonna keep doing it and blah, blah, blah. Like more of a traditionalist in a sense, where the bee would be like more of an innovator type of energy coming through. But I feel like there is somebody here who is struggling with opening up and kind of having trust for the other. And I feel like it's the wolf person. I think the wolf person might have some trust issues. It could be the bee person, but I'm really getting the vibe for the wolf person. And I think that as a result, they've likely been single for a long time. Which isn't like fulfilling them, but I feel like are ignoring the healing that's required in order to work through these issues and to open themselves up to a relationship. But I feel like maybe their defense mechanism is like, you know, not trusting or like wanting to do everything their own way because they don't trust the other person. What the other person's bringing to the table. Maybe they feel like superior about their way of doing things because they know that, or they think that things are less likely to fail. But there's like this person needs to do a lot of work on themselves, and I feel like they're ignoring it. There's a lot of fears that this person has, about maybe even taking advice from other people or being more collaborative like the bee. And I think the bee person kind of feels stuck in a way. But there's like this fear of vulnerability with the wolf that's like keeping this relationship, I think, in one place. And like, I think it's tough for things to like grow and progress here. I think you're like in this flirting stage, but we're like, I feel like the bee person, you, is like, is this going anywhere? Is this able to go anywhere? Because it might just seem like this wolf person is like not open to the idea of commitment, or it's like, it just seems like that is something that would be like tough for them to kind of jump into here. So maybe they keep things like really light and shallow. They want to do like things that they want to do. Maybe it's hard for them to do things that the bee person wants to do. This person might be like kind of controlling in a way, but I feel like that's their like safety mechanism in order to I just feel like maybe this person was like in some sort of situation in the past where they were vulnerable and it really like bit them in the ass, and like they developed all of these like walls or mechanisms to like keep them from ever falling into a certain situation like that, again in the future. This person just feels like a brick wall in a way. Their energy, where the bee person's kind of like, hey, let's do this. Like there's this lighter energy coming through here, like flirty, but wanting more, wanting to build. But the wolf person is kind of like this like stubborn type of vibe coming through. There are some trust issues here. I think this person was hurt in the past, in a past relationship, or like maybe some sort of experience from childhood or something. But it keeps them like single, alone. It keeps them from growing. But there's like a lot of work that this person needs to do on themselves in order to open up and let things like build, develop, and thrive. So if this sounds like your situation, pile 3, likely picked the right pile. So let's go ahead and jump into the tarot, see kind of what this person thinks about you, how they feel about you. All right. I'm going to do a 10-card Celtic cross spread. It's going to look a little different because we don't have a lot of space. And then we'll get clarifiers as needed. And then I'll pull some advice cards, and then at the end we'll finish with channeled messages from your person. Okay, let's do this. Spirit, how does pile 3's person feel about them? What do they think of pile 3? It's a lot. I'm going to take this one. Querent, 3 of Pentacles reversed. Crossing, too many. Crossing. Spirit of Cups. That is the Page of Cups. Up in the mind. Four of Pentacles. Basis of the situation. Too many. 8 of Pentacles. Near future. Chance reversed, that's the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Past. Three of Swords, yeah. Attitudes, okay. Four of Wands. Environment. Ten of Cups. Hopes and fears. Eight of Wands. I think that's a hope and a fear in this situation. Outcome. Introspection. The Hermit. Ugh. This person. Okay. I'm frustrated for you. No judgment. I need to remove all judgment here. Spirit of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. That is the Page of Pentacles. All right. Definitely this person was screwed over in the past, heartbreak, really unpleasant situation that I feel like they failed really to fully heal from. There's this energy of the Three of Pentacles reversed in the Aquarius position, like there's this opportunity to build something, but I feel like it has stagnated. This person is like afraid to go any further. They're afraid to like fortify the foundation, you know, to take another step towards commitment with you. I think they want to keep things light here with the Spirit of Cups crossing. It's like they are unable to take things deeper, to develop deeper feelings because they still have not healed from this situation in the past, which really sucks. There's this energy though of maybe this person like throws their energy into like work or other things like in their personal life that keep them busy here, and keep them like unattached and unavailable in a way. And I think it prevents them from doing that work that they need to do as well. They're just so busy and distracted with other things going on in their life right now, that it like prevents them from even like building things to a deeper level with you. And maybe that's like their defense mechanism or something. It's just like filling up their schedule to the point where it's always like an excuse. With the Four of Pentacles up in the mind, it's this unwillingness to open up, to let go of boundaries, to be vulnerable in a way, to let you in. This person is like very like miserly with their energy and like just really stubborn. It's like a tough nut to crack. Gosh, my gosh. It's like very stifling energy. But this person like won't budge. They have a deep fear of opening up here. They really need to work on their healing, to be honest, for sure. Because as a result, even though this person like really enjoys spending time with you and perhaps feels like there's a really awesome connection here, like maybe you're even like I just feel like this person sees you as somebody that could possibly be the one, or like they enjoy like hanging out with you in your home, or the way like you have your home decorated, if they've even seen it. But there's something about like feeling like you'd be like in their tribe, in their wolf pack, but unable to like ground that commitment vibe because they just can't even like think about it. And I think that they can see that you have this interest as well, and like you have a lot of great things to offer. You even offer like all that fulfillment. So like what's really frustrating is that this person like likes you, but they are so stubborn about their own healing and opening up that it's like preventing this from happening, because we have a chance in reverse, which means that I don't feel like this is going to go anywhere in the near future. This person is stuck. They really need to work on their healing in order to get this to evolve, in order to even bring new blessings into their life. Like this person is just so stuck where they are that nothing new can come in for them. They really need to work on their healing and some karma here in order to find that fulfillment that I think they deeply do want inside. They really, like, I feel like they have like every intention of like wanting to find somebody, but then they like hit this point and then it's like hitting a wall, and it's like, I can't go any further because I'm too scared. But maybe not like openly admitting to themselves like I'm too scared, but just like having this like fear kind of bubble up within them, and they're just like in this like avoidance mode and like shutdown mode. So they just don't take things anywhere. It just might seem like very like surface level feelings, like this person just distracts themselves. They may not be available all the time. Gosh. I want this person to work on themselves. Because there is like a really beautiful opportunity possible here, which just makes it so frustrating. But this person doesn't have much more to offer than the bare minimum right now, because their mindset is so locked down and stuck and fearful. This person really got ripped apart in the past by something, someone, some sort of situation. 8 of Wands in hopes and fears is, I think that this person like, I think this person wants things to happen with you, but they also fear that at the same time. It's like they want to see you, they want to hang out with you, but then they're like, they fear it also because it means that things will get deeper and develop and become more serious. But I think this person's like really attracted to you, and it's like difficult for them. But the fact that this is like, I'm almost wondering if like you trigger them to want to work on their healing. We can ask. Because this is a really good combo. And maybe you do, because maybe you do trigger them, because we have introspection, which is the Hermit card coming up in the outcome, which, you know, sucks in this situation because there's this desire for things to develop, and then it's like we're not really going anywhere. This person might even like get really quiet. But I feel like actually the reason why I was asking, like, if you maybe trigger this person to like start working on themselves or on themselves, is because I think that you do. The Hermit goes within and like tries to kind of disconnect from the external world and really kind of focus on what's going on inside, their own like authentic energy, to try to like bring that to the forefront and really like get in touch with where they want to go, what their fulfillment looks like, what brings them joy, what brings them happiness, So their own like authentic energy. And I feel like this Three of Swords situation stifles their authenticity, because I feel like deep down inside this person does want joy, love, commitment, all of that, but they need to work on processing the situation in order for any of that to manifest. And I feel like this person does see something with you, right? But they need time to work on themselves here. But I feel like that you motivate them to do that work, because I see them going into introspection. And introspection is like removing all distractions and trying to get to the root of the issue, getting in touch with what one really truly wants, and kind of clearing away blockages internally. It's Virgo energy coming through, so like cleansing, clearing away blockages within. Let's get a clarifier. Oh, here we are. Spirit, please clarify for pile 3. Now it's up to you if you want to wait this out, right? If it's worth it to you. You could always do something else in the meantime. This person may come back around, but let's see what's on the other side of introspection here, or some more details on that. Sarah, please clarify introspection. The Hermit. The Five of Pentacles reversed. Please clarify introspection. It's too many. King of Swords. So getting clarity. There is this like desire to reverse like a lack mentality. Feeling like it's like this fear of abandonment, like trying to release that fear of abandonment through clarity. Perhaps this person was abandoned in the past and it like really broke their heart. Was obviously somebody they really cared about in order for it to leave such a deep mark like this. But I feel like they see that potential in you, and maybe even that triggers these wounds, and they're like, oh my gosh, here we are again. Am I going to work on myself or not? Because I feel like this person knows that they're like being withdrawn or like shut down with you in a way. And I don't think that they want to be. So it's like their initial reaction to do that based on their trauma and like operating in that old programming. But I think that it's like starting to frustrate them because like things aren't happening for them. And I think that they want things to happen. Here with the 8 of Wands showing upright, hope and fear. So wanting things to happen, but also fearing that at the same time, wanting things to progress, but fearing that. And maybe even wanting to feel just like comfortable about things progressing, removing the fears involved. So yeah, there's definite fear of abandonment that this person is going to make an effort to clear up, to cleanse, with the King of Swords coming in and just kind of like logically looking at this and maybe even saying this person, pile 3, is not the person from the past. And just trying to make that logical distinction, like, you know, get that clarity in. One more clarifier, please, for the Hermit. Ooh, oh my gosh. We got the Fool and the 4 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So yes, I feel like you motivate this person to work on their healing. Right now, it might not seem that way, but I feel like things are going to develop in a way to where this person's going to be like, I feel like I'm going to lose you. So I'm going to go within and figure my stuff out. And it could be to the point of where you might even separate at a point. And this like motivates this person to like want to get things going again. And so they go within to try to like work on their stuff to make sure that they don't screw things up. Because we're seeing this 4 of Pentacles reversed. So we want to fix that. We want to fix these lack mentalities that are coming that showed up, well, this lack mentality that showed up here. So this person wants to fix the lack mentality and fix the fear of abandonment. You know, fix this issue of like letting go or like opening up and like fearing like loss if they do. They want to fix how that kind of is processed so that it doesn't affect the relationship, and then they can like effectively open up without this like fear of loss and fear of abandonment. And they want a fresh start. They want a fresh start for themselves, and they want like a fresh start with you. I think this person really wants to reduce the baggage that they're carrying around. Because you notice the Fool doesn't really have like a whole lot of baggage here. We don't even know what's in there, but it's small, whatever it is. So, you know, this person kind of wants this energy of like freedom and openness. Like, look how the Fool is standing like open, like this energy of surrender kind of coming through, and like a fresh start, and just kind of taking a leap of faith to move away from fears and perceived risks, to kind of get all those obstacles and blockages out and see where things go. I think this person has hope with you, and I think that you motivate them enough to work on their stuff so that they can really make a strong effort to move forward with like a more open mind to kind of see where things go. Okay, cool. So yeah, bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. So this person is still, look at this. They had the, oh my God, they had the rug ripped out from under them. It was like, this looks painful. So up to you if you like, obviously if somebody is like being stuck and like kind of stubborn about opening up in a relationship, it can create like a lot of frustration for both parties, especially the party that wants things to progress. So if that's you, maybe just know this will help you kind of like feel better to know that this person is just really struggling because they dealt with something really painful in the past. Doesn't mean you have to sit around and wait for them to figure their stuff out, but it just kind of gives you a little bit of a little more perspective into like the situation. So it's not like them just being like selfish and being a jerk and being shallow or whatever, this kind of, however this feels to you. It's really coming from, you know, stemming from an issue that was really painful for them. And it's like, this is sort of like their defense mechanism to not deal with something like this again, is to just throw themselves into other things and keep things really light. So this just kind of gives you a little bit more clarity, I guess, into their situation. But, you know, you do you. If you want to like wait around and see, you know, where this goes, that is up to you. Or you can keep yourself busy doing other things while this person works on their stuff as well. But I think that this person has feelings for you. It's just really tough for them to explore those at the moment, but they want to, and you motivate them to. Okay, so let's get some advice for you, pile 3. Advice for pile 3, please. Okay. Clarity of mind, deep intuition. Wow. So Spirit is saying, do what your gut's telling you to do right now. Maybe even take some time on your own to get the clarity that you need in this situation, because I feel like there's like a lot of frustrated energy. And when we're frustrated, we don't always make the best decisions. So Spirit might be saying, hey, let's all just take a step back, cut away the distractions, and get into intuition to see like how we want to proceed here. So for you, especially if you're feeling frustrated about this situation, just take a moment, you know, clear out that energy and just do what makes you happy right now, honestly. If this is bringing you frustration, You know, is that something you really kind of want to, is that an energy you kind of really want to be sitting in at the moment? Just up to you though, obviously, but Spirit wants you to get clear on that, what you want to do right now. One more card, please. Being yourself is sacred. I feel like this person likes you for who you are. Like they're really attracted to like you. Like they feel like you might even be like in their their tribe, their wolf pack. Like there is something really special about you to this person. And I have a feeling that they don't want to lose that. They don't want to lose you, even though it might seem like we don't even know if this person cares at this point. Because I feel like they're wearing a mask, and that card might even come out when we look at channeled messages. But it's a mask that their fear is, you know, forcing them to kind of wear. But don't change who you are. Don't feel like you have to change who you are, you know, in order to like make this relationship go anywhere. It's not a result of what you're doing and not doing. It's a result of this person's need to heal a past situation. So if you feel like you've been making more compromises or kind of doing things outside your comfort zone to see if this like kind of pushes the relationship along, Spirit is saying, be careful with that, because Spirit wants you to be happy right now. So Spirit wants you to get the clarity you need and to just focus on being yourself, because that's what this person is attracted to. So don't feel like you have to change, obviously, to make this relationship go anywhere. Just continue to stand strong in your own energy. Dip into your intuition to really refresh your authenticity. Keep your intentions, you know, front of mind here. And if this person is not meeting your needs at the moment, you may want to walk. Up to you. But I feel like if you do, they're gonna jump right into their healing here, because I don't think they want you to walk away. Be gentle with yourself. Again, don't blame yourself for anything that is happening at the moment. It's not your fault. I don't know if that's come up at all, but if it has, don't blame yourself. It's not your fault. It's literally this person bumping up against their own need to heal. So you're not doing anything wrong. Okay, let's get a few more advice cards for you, pile 3. Advice for pile 3, please. 3 cards. All right. Bottom of the deck is complete. We've got focus, ground, and rhythm. I'll read these to you. Focus reads, where have I been directing my focus? Is what I give my focus to worthy of my attention? When distractions arise, how can I create an anchor to keep myself rooted in my vision? As I set my focus on what I'm desiring to create, I can be confident that distractions will lose their appeal. Okay, so if you feel like you've been kind of, you know, compromising a little bit too much on like what you're willing to accept, your boundaries, and dealing with this person to try to get them to kind of budge a little bit, Spirit's saying, let's go back, let's meditate, let's get clarity, let's figure out, like, get back in touch with like your desires, your intentions, your wants, your needs, your boundaries, to make sure that you're not going outside of those, to make sure you're still on track here. I feel like the more that you go outside of that, or the more you like compromise those things in order to kind of try to push this relationship along, if that's something that you're doing, that's just going to push you further outside of what's actually going to bring you fulfillment. And it might even, you know, I just don't feel like that's going to fix the situation. I feel like this is something that requires internal healing for this person. So it's bring the focus away from what you're doing, like, or what you feel like you might need to do in order for this relationship to progress, to what you need to do just to make yourself happy in general. I feel like this is creating frustration instead of happiness. So maybe it's time to pull back the energy a little bit, get clarity, and focus on things that really do truly bring you fulfillment in this moment, if this is bringing you frustration. Rhythm. How would creating a daily rhythm offer me a sense of freedom? Can I recall a time where I've seen rhythm help something flourish? Where in my life is there a need for nourishing rhythms? Just as life has seasons, I embrace the rhythms that I'm currently in need of. So maybe get back to like your own personal self-care rituals. Just kind of focusing again on what brings you joy and happiness and making sure that those are like front and center in your life. Those things. Okay. So ground. When I ground myself, I connect and balance my physical, emotional, mental, and energy state. Touching the earth immediately impacts and supports my body's electrical circuitry. What sensations are stirred when I physically connect with the earth? Today I will go outside and spend 5 minutes barefoot and feel earth supporting energy. So Spirit is saying we need to ground. Again, I feel like Spirit is like warning that you might be going outside of your own authentic energy and your intentions and your boundaries, focusing on what you can do to bring this situation to fruition instead of like letting this person work on their healing. So Spirit wants you to kind of just get back to yourself, get back to your self-care, get back to your daily rituals, get back to your own authentic energy, your wants and your needs. And that comes through grounding, because when you ground, you discharge excess energy into the earth. And that excess energy could be this relationship, it could be this person, kind of thinking too much about what this person, what they want, and how you can make yourself fit that maybe. If that's, kind of what's been going on, it'll do you wonders to ground, do some meditating, kind of get rid of all of that external influence, all those distractions, just get back to like who you are, what you want. Is this fulfilling you? Is it not? What do you want to do? So Spirit is just saying kind of get clarity on your on your intentions and what brings you authentic joy, and make a decision once you achieve that clarity. And then I feel like things will kind of shift as a result. Things will shift in a way to where you start moving towards what brings you fulfillment, and that might even mean shifting away from this relationship, which might motivate this person to step into their healing. Okay, let's get some channeled messages from your person. Pile 3, channeled messages from Pile 3's person. Pile 3, what would Pile 3's person say if they could say anything? Let's get 9. Wow, that's not, no. So that's 3, 4, 5, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. And this one wants to come out too. On the bottom of the deck, I can talk to you about anything. Again, this person feels like you're in their wolf pack, in their tribe. They feel like you really know them, like you get them. All right, let's go through these. Look at this abundance. Okay, let's run away together. Interesting. So I feel like this person might come up with like immature, like cheeky little like ideas that might like feel like that might seem like really dreamy or romantic, but like there's no meat on the bone maybe. So it kind of feels like a little like it makes you nervous in a way. Like, is this person being serious? Are they like this with everybody? What is going on? So this person might actually be like really flirty too. Like not just like this stubborn, stiff. type of energy all the time, but they might be like really flirty, and they might lean on that to like keep people like interested and like from leaving them when they can't offer commitment. So they might just like say like really flirty, like crazy things like this just to like, I don't know, add like a little like spontaneity, or, you know, it just might just be their kind of personality in a way. But I do think that this person does like you, like in that way, but I do think that if they're saying something like this or like pushing this energy towards you, maybe sometimes it feels like it's fleeting and there's like not enough like meat on the bone there. Okay. I want to open up to you. Okay. So this person knows that something is going on and they feel blocked from opening up to you by their own mindset. I want to get to know you more. Okay, so this person wants things to grow and get deeper. I feel like you don't know me. Again, very surface level energy right now. I'm afraid of being hurt. Oh yeah, we definitely saw that. So yeah, this person definitely went through something tough that like keeps them like in this like flirty surface level type of energy in like their relationships, and they just need to really work on their healing. I want to spend more time with you. I need more energy from you. Wow, I feel like you've been giving this person a lot, so don't enable them. You smell so good. I get lost in your eyes. This person is physically attracted to you. Maybe even there's a match with the pheromones here. Do you really want this? Again, a fear of getting hurt, a fear of you hurting them. Wow. So a lot to think about, pile 3. This was kind of intense, but I hope this resonated for you and brought some clarity. If so, I would love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know what's going on. It'd be really helpful if you hit the like button and subscribe. That definitely supports me, supports the channel. Yeah, so I wish you all the best, pile 3, and I will see you in your next reading. Bye.